Assassination Classroom Season 1, Episode 11. Oh yeah. More transfer students. This is Kahlua, right? Our long-awaited favorite. He can be worse or less impressive than the McDonald's kiosk student we got last time. Our transfer refrigerator. Student was kind of a lie in that one. It is a box. It probably sounds super negative about AI and technology. And I like it. I like using it. It's been helpful. But I have a very specific and personal annoyance with it, which is that like now with stocks, when I'm doing like my reading, so many things that trend, everything has to include AI in some way. Doesn't matter what it is. The first bullet point will be some kind of AI functionality. Usually what it means is like stuff that we've always had. Like it's a database. It's efficiency software. It doesn't have the impact for me that I think it's supposed to. Though there's one exception, which is I've discovered a really, really cool math AI. It's pretty amazing actually what it's capable of. I use it all the time. It's called Calculator app. We're pretending like it's some big accomplishment for a machine to predict I wanted nuggets with my McDonald's meal. Obviously, I want McNuggets with my meal. Who doesn't want McNuggets with their meal? There's nothing advanced or intelligent about that. Episode 11, Transfer Student Time, second period. Got big hopes for this one. Why are you talking like that? You sick? Affected by rain? Are you weather sensitive? Like old people's knees? Hey, there we go. That actually feels really useful. I feel like I have a running theory that he is a liquid. Okay. Alright. Can he hack his nervous system with electricity? If he can, I don't want him. That's not the student. That I think is his master. Cool. Nah, he's terrified. Or amazed. His life is at stake. Though knowing Koro-sensei, also the students' lives are at stake in his thinking. Is he a toy? Is he a doll? Is he in a box? Oh, okay, I thought he was in the box. Okay, that was not the door, but dramatic. It was the most efficient. This kid's insane. I like him already. Very direct. Of course, he would talk to him. Oh yeah. I move faster than the rain. Or I use an umbrella, I left it outside. Condescending, but alright. What other skill would there be? What? Huh? What exactly? What are you? I look forward to your humbling, even though I like your audacity. I want to go back and watch that frame by frame. In the Cradle, Little Dragon Ball Z. I feel like I should know this one, but I don't. I feel like I should know this one, but I don't. And that's all there is. I knew one of them. What's with the jelly-based snacks? I think he bit through the paper, just like he walked through the door. Yeah, this is kind of a shock. I want to hear more about your childhood and your parents. It seems very unlikely they'd actually be siblings, but, you know. He might have meant it in a metaphorical way. Oh, maybe it's a Metal Gear Solid thing. He is the DNA clone of Big Boss. He took off the paper this time. I'm disappointed. It's all that mental energy you expend playing shogi. I mean, planning assassinations. Always a good plan. Oh no. That's an easy one. That's on the same level of do you want McNuggets with your meal? Philosophical question for the day. Are there any boobs that are liked controversially? Then we are all brothers. Way more than 3. This was not it. And why does this take place like 5,000 years ago? You're distracting me from my boob session. I don't like that.
机のリング
ああ、まるで試合だな。
Koro doesn't need to entertain this really, but
初めてだ。
I guess this is for education.
リングの外に足がついたら、その場で死刑。
You don't have to agree to this either.
みんなの前で決めたルールを破れば、先生としての信用が落ちる。
I mean, I'll take that over death. If I'm being honest, I've been disrespected by students for less.
開始。
Pretty good.
まさか。
Alright, it's a little bit of growing credibility here that they're related. I think it's going to be a gene experiment. He was made in a lab from rogue cells.
そりゃ雨の中、手ぶらでも濡れないわ。全部触手で弾けんだもん。
I mean, even that's impressive, even with the tentacles.
どこでそれを手に入れた。
That's my thing.
両親も違う、育ちも違う。だが、この子と君は兄弟だ。しかし、
Which one is liquid and which one is solid? And is there a solidus?
あなたにも話を聞かなきゃいけないようだ。聞けないよ。死ぬからね。この圧力光線を試験で照射すると。
You didn't say you were participating. This voids the agreement in my opinion. Though, like, they just want to kill him, so they don't really care.
脱皮は見た目よりもエネルギーを消費する。よって直後は自慢のスピードも低下する。
Okay, we're learning a lot.
触手の扱いは精神状態に大きく左右される。
Yeah, I've always thought that emotional is his biggest weakness.
ダメージでの動揺。今現在どちらが優勢か。一目瞭然だろうね。
I mean, he's also at a disadvantage not wanting to kill students. This is upsetting to me. I don't want to see him lose.
コロ先生が追い詰められている。殺せば世界が救えるんだ。
Is this where the realization of sadness sets in? Yeah, finally! I was waiting for this for so long. It's only gonna get worse, too.
本当ならそれは僕らがこの教室で見つけたかった。
That's not quite it, but that too, I guess.
一見愚直な試合形式の暗殺ですが、実に周到に計算されている。
I'm proud of you. This is great student work.
チロさん、一つ計算に入れ忘れていることがありますよ。
I am him.
ないね。私の計算方法は完璧だから。やれ。
That look bad?
落とし物を踏んづけてしまったようですね。
いつの間に
I mean, that checks out with what we've seen from him before with his speed.
先生の方がちょっとだけ老快です。
That's a ring out. You're dead. You must die now.
先生の勝ちですね。ルールに照らせば君は死刑。
Like, a sick part of me wants to see him go through with
二
it.
度と先生をやれませんね。生き返りたいのなら、このクラスでみんなと一緒に学びなさい。
Or we can take the wholesome path. Yeah, that makes sense too.
君より少しだけ長く生き、少しだけ知識が多い。
I mean, we really should be directing this at the
先生になったのは
Guardian.
ね、それを君たちに
I think he needs
伝えたい
class
から
too.
です。
He also needs to apologize.
イートナは大の勉強嫌いだ。勉強嫌いの子供に対して説教すれば、ジェノサイドが吹き荒れるぞ。
Wow, that escalated. Okay, Aaron.
黒い触手
Okay, yeah, this kid needs some discipline. Imagine starting the rumbling over studying. I think the Guardian is more at fault than I even thought at first. This is just negligent. This is antithetical to the Koro philosophy. No fundamentals, no values, no higher purpose.
すいませんね。
Okay, there we go. There's some responsibility.
どうもこの子はまだ登校できる精神状態じゃなかったようだ。
He's not mentally prepared for anything.
あなたにも聞きたいことが山ほどある。嫌だね。帰るよ。
Bye, Felicia.
で止めてみるかい？
Oh, it's... wow.
君は私に触手一本触れられない。
That explains the outfit.
責任持って私が家庭教師を務めた上でね。
Maybe you can tutor him on how to use doors.
奴の性格上、地球滅亡まであそこから逃げ出すことはない。しかもあのクラス。面白い。
Yeah, I think he needs educating. He needs some Koro-sensei education.
今日の空模様のようだな。
I feel like there's an arc for him coming as well.
いつも適当にはぐらかされてたけど。
With good reason.
気になるよ。
そうだよ。私たち生徒だよ。先生のことよく知る権利あるはずでしょ。
Yeah, there's a line, because I can't just give you the answers. That defeats your journey.
実は先生、人工的に作り出された生物なんです。
だよね。 で
Oh, really? I legit thought he was an alien. That's part of my theory of like, there's more of him coming.
察しが良すぎる恐ろしい子たち
Yeah, actually, I had never considered that at all.
コロ先生はどういう理由で生まれてきて
They're still doing it,
何を
whoever they
こ
are.
こに来たの
残念ですが今それを話したところで無意味です
Actually, I can maybe try to salvage my theory, even though he's not an alien. It might not be that something's coming from outside, but something's coming from inside. Like, if they can create him, and he's the prototype, there might be more and worse coming, and humanity needs to adapt to it. You can't just close your eyes and pray that people will always make the right choices. Burying your head in the sand and using excuses to cope is also antithetical to Koro-sensei.
知りたいなら行動は一つ殺してみなさいアサシンとターゲット
I mean, what's the guarantee that those two things are connected? Doesn't killing you end the thread? Can you just tell us? Well, it worked. They got motivated. We gotta keep up with the new kid. That's the greatest gift you could give him. Life discovery through single goal. And they'll find many more.
意識が一つ変わったな
This paid off. That's a credit to them, though.
では希望者は放課後に追加で訓練を行う
A lot of them there, too.
垂直ロープ昇降
At least it's not running.
くぬぎが丘中学校3の E は暗殺教室雨も止んで
These endings always get me. The slice of life assassination classroom. Interesting. Kind of an emotional ending. Nice use of the end credits. We almost had an acknowledgement of the pain that's coming. Almost. They're on the right track. They're there. Just like how they're getting on the right track of life by focusing on a very specific point, not realizing that it's something much bigger happening. They're understanding the meaning and significance and weird contradiction and emotional pitfall and dilemma of them trying to kill a teacher they're falling in love with, but explaining that as like an assassin's duty or something. It actually makes me think of Haikyuu. And I do think this is a real thing from experience. It's really amazing what you can learn, what greater ideas you can uncover by working on something very local and specific, even if that thing seems like a pastime. If it's complex enough and difficult enough, it will be encoded with the DNA of just overall life and challenge itself.